Yo guys, what's happening? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm in a very good mood for some reason. I do not know. Perhaps I did not walk and I skipped and I slept a little bit extra. Perhaps it's the coffee. Perhaps something else. I don't know what. There is no business. There is nothing good going on. But we have also the fear of coronavirus. But I'm feeling energetic for some reason. So I thought I'd do a bonus video for you guys. This is not going to be fragrance review. If you are wondering, so you can skip it if you feel like. But I would like to talk about hyping fragrances, or like rather a fragrance being hyped in the community, side effects of it, reason, is it good or bad, my personal opinion as a reviewer, also as a fragrance community, right, member, sorry, not fragrance community, fragrance community member. So my scent of the day was something I forgot what it was. I took a shower, so after that I'm going with pure malt, my Thierry Mugler version. These are very hard to find nowadays, thinking to get a backup bottle. Let's just go two sprays. I did cut it, by the way, for those fragments. I do cut it to get like excellent sprayer. I'm going to demonstrate if you can see. See the sprayer, it sprays from far. Let's just go one here. Okay, excellent distribution, and really I love the whiskey, the malt, and the sweetness from this beautiful little perfume. I love the bottle and juice color as well. So perhaps I'll get that backup bottle because I think I know where to get one. So if you're wondering if the Mugler version is good, it's okay. But the Thierry Mugler version lasts like a couple of hours more. That's about it. So I want to talk about just discussion sort of, because I see these points. Like in different groups, people ask these questions. They wonder, they comment, a lot of trolls and stuff. And I'm demonstrating. I'm not drinking any more Coke. It's all gone. All the soft drinks. I'm drinking water from now on. Anyway, so yeah, I should have done that before the video. So here we go. So first of all, what is fragrance hype? Fragrance hype is particularly done for different reasons. Fragrance hype is basically you pick up one fragrance, for example, Bulgaria Aquamara, randomly, and you just say, this is so good, it's a hidden gem, and it's been out for some time. You don't see it anywhere, any hype, but suddenly one reviewer jumps up, put it in his review, or like let's say a list. Suddenly, like you see me doing a top 10, Bulgaria Aquamarine made #1 for summer. Suddenly I just picked it up randomly. Why did I do it? So different people do it for different reasons, Perhaps fragrance reviewers, they are on most part, I think, honest. Some guys are working with companies, they are push sellers. I'm not taking any names to start any shit, but these are talking from a bro to bro, and these are my honest opinion. See, I'm not monetized. Even if I was, if anyone even was providing me free bottles, I always tell you. And I say, if I feel good about a fragrance, I say it's great. I hype fragrances like Calvin Klein, Reveal. No one talks about it. I personally love CK Reveal. It's one of my favorite fragrances. Let me show you this side. This one is one of my most favorite fragrances of all time. This is my signature scent. So good. It's the agave. It got the sweetness. It's got the leather. It's just one of the best fragrances. It's as good as pure malt in my world, and this is as good as ultra male in my world. So this is so good, and it's discontinued, but it's still like it's pretty much reasonable price, like for 100 ml. Great performer in CK house. So I hype things because I'll talk about me. I don't know about many others. I'll say if I feel a fragrance got missed, like it didn't get the hype. I review a lot of underrated fragrances. I'm very proud of that. Like let's go a little bit back. Yeah, I'm very proud of certain fragrance that I review that nobody talks about these days. So I feel whenever I see a fragrance, it is no review whatsoever, but it's a great fragrance. For a price, you get great value. It can definitely be a popular fragrance. So it makes me sad. I did Dior's June. Just gonna give you some example. Dior's Dune, I picked it up after 3 years of testing. This is a great little fragrance. Got fig, a little bit green, amazing, like a sandy sort of fragrance by the beach or the desert. Okay, and it's a Dior quality, excellent quality fragrance. Check out my review. So I feel that's the reason, to let people know what's good out there, what you're missing out on. House of Azaro Visit, such a great fragrance. I talk about Le Bleu d'Essai. I don't know if many other people are talking about it, but I feel it's my duty. So that's perhaps one of the reasons. Another reason is a fragrance being discontinued for real, being honest. Like let's say it's disappearing from the shelf and you really like it, and maybe perhaps it's going to be reformulated, it's like coming into a new box or something, but it's not as good. Okay, then I tell people, like, perhaps you stock up on it if you like it. So those are some reasons. Another reason is perhaps sometimes it's like a new brand is launched. Okay, they gave me something to review, like let's say this is my product or this is my house, niche house, and I review it. Nobody else have any idea what it smells like, so I try to bring it to you, but it's not really hype, it's bringing it to you as a reviewer. So I think as a role of a reviewer, I think it's a lot of responsibility. Bigger the channels are, it's bigger the responsibilities, you know. Because if the reviewers were not like making a community, like these are not people who know each other all the time, or they know all each other, like they all know each other. It's not like that. Like some people are in states, like let's say Mark is in Canada, Steven is in US, some people are in Australia, some people are in India. So different countries have different reviewers, Germany. So when you see these reviewers, they brought you content over the years. Since 2009, I think Mark started, 2009 or 4. So 2009 or 4, either year. At that time, nobody was talking about cologne. So he was the first one who was crazy enough, perhaps thankfully, and he thought like, hey, let's talk about Versace the Dreamer. Let's talk about Lamar. Many people are using it worldwide. They were like not having any hype, or they were like not caring about the notes and stuff. This guy brought the notes. He's like, this got some vanilla in it, and we'll be like, okay, okay, what else you got? Then he said there's lavender and there's mint, and you start seeing like Hugo Boss bottle, my favorite fragrance. Okay, it smells like apple pie, and then you start having ideas. You have like, wow, okay. Then you start having like another bottle, and then you get into watching reviews, collecting fragrances, testing out fragrance. These are the good things about fragrance community. These are the happiness. When you go to a mall, I'm happy. Many people complain like this is generic shit, pass, hate on this fragrance, this is absolute bullshit, blah blah. I'm a happy kid. I'm a happy camper. Like here I don't have that many shops, or let's say shopping malls. They have testers and stuff, but most of the shops, they know me. They let me test their fragrances. So I always get happy testing a fragrance, seeing a new mall, like there's a new poster of a new fragrance. Let's say Polo Blue, new flanker. I'm not gonna buy it perhaps, but it's getting me excited. When I saw Hugo Boss, the scent was released. I'm like, finally, something different than Hugo Boss bottled, you know. So these are the exciting things. You really have to know how to enjoy the game. If you're living in your life or in that kind of negativity, always cynical, bashing things, pass, where's the room for enjoyment? Okay. So the thing is, there are two sides of the story. One side is that positivity. You have to look at it positively, constructively, and you have to be optimistic and enjoy the game. Like it's a hobby. What do you expect? This is a hobby. This is what people do. People go to work, they come back at night, and then they look at the groups, what's happening, what's for sale. They keep their eyes on sales posts and stuff like that, as well as they look for deals, what's latest release, what's a new review from Max Forte. I do that. Sebastian Zara, Dan Norton, Steven. These are some guys I really watch regularly on religious basis, and I do watch many other guys, but I cannot remember everybody's name. But there are a lot of good reviewers, great reviewers who are honest. Their most important thing is they're knowledgeable. They know a lot better than us, and they give you a fragrance. They have editing skills. They show you the bottle very nicely. They showcase it, so you guys go like, wow. You get interest. That's where the interest peaks. That is way. This is sort of like a bridge. Reviewers are sort of like a bridge between brands and consumers. All you had to do before, you have to go to the shopping mall, spray it on your hand, and immediately you decide you like it or hate it. Reviewers told you, wait for 2-3 hours, see the dry down, because dry down is the most important thing of a fragrance. And then you realize, you learn, you're like, yeah, because I like it initially, later I don't like it, it's not my cup of tea. Or I don't like it initially, but whatever it's developing into, I like it, I dig it. Then you buy it. It makes more sense. You do an educated purchase. So that's what makes the game interesting. You do your research. I used to save up money to buy a Bleu de Chanel or a Dior Homme Intense. I read because I have no other way to sniff it. Sometimes the aces are not very nice people. They force you to buy. They humiliate you if you do not buy stuff. They say like, if you do not buy, why are you trying? Buy right. They're not supposed to say it, but some shops they do. They don't let you spray on your skin. They're like, excuse me, sir, don't be touching our bottles and stuff. I think one of our brothers, he went to recently one of the shops. I think he's in States. I forgot who he was, but he went, and the lady says, do not spray creeds without asking us. We sprayed on the paper. My question is, yes, if you have policies, okay, I understand, but you should write it, or you shouldn't be rude, because these fragrances people like, they buy, they can try it on their skin, because our skin is not paper. So going back to the discussion and wrapping it up is that I don't think anything is wrong with hyping stuff as long as it's honest. And you can say the word hype, it's sort of like a negative word almost, But if the reviewers were not there to introduce a fragrance, you would overlook so many other brands. You wouldn't know about so many other brands. You wouldn't know Louis Vuitton has fragrances, or a fragrance house like lesser known house, they have like Moschino. I wouldn't be able to know shit. Like I go to shops, I see some brands. Like what brands I can talk about. I know Prada, I know Hugo Boss, main brands I know. But let's say what house? Just pick up one house. Um, Aspen by Coty. I never would know like Aspen by Coty is a house or a clone. They produce clone. I don't know what is whatever else they have, but I got to know about fragrances. Like because these are lesser known houses. So all credit goes to these reviewers. Like I salute you. I'm saluting myself too, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just telling because of them I am here today. I am doing this because of this, like first batches of reviewers, the OG reviewers who gave us this world. I'm extremely happy and thankful to them. I used to be a fanboy. I'm still a fanboy of these guys, old reviewers. Like Chris. Like Scentland. When he says Scentland, land of scent. So it makes me happy. It's stuck in my head when Carlos has this song, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. People have likes, dislikes towards different reviewers. It's okay. Not everybody likes everything, but I enjoy fragrance comedy as a whole, because I think even Jeremy, what he's doing, he's not my favorite reviewer. Okay, you guys know that at this moment, I think he's too commercial. He's doing things that I don't like to watch. I rather watch Steven. I think he's the number one reviewer. With Ashton, I think they're like a tie sort of, and there are other great reviewers. I'd say Big Beard B, and then Kuba knows, a lot of names. You guys know who you are. So it's great entertainment, and they never tell you go and buy it right now. Like Max Forte, he'll be reviewing what awesome dude. Like he's like well dressed, nice watch, nice background, nice music, relaxing. So we learn from them. We enjoy these. So if you do not like watching, do not watch a review. I unsubscribe from certain channels. I think they are fake. I don't like women showing boobs to sell perfumes. These are no names. Like I have no problem with people getting subscriber base or views. I got so far what 12 13 million views. I did not know that. I didn't even care because I'm not making money from YouTube. I'm not contracted by companies. If I was in the States or Europe, perhaps they would send me free products. I would like that, but no regrets. I'd rather save up my money and buy fragrances. It's love, it's happiness. So guys, be positive. Take fragrance review as a reference point. Learn. Do not blind buy stuff. Sniff it out there if possible. Get some decants. Ask your friends. Test it from the shop. Enjoy the game. More positive. You will be okay. Do not blind buy and then hate some reviewers and you know blame them like they are liars and stuff. If you feel they're liars, do not watch them, right? So thank you so much, fragrance reviewers and fragrance community members who write reviews on Fragrantic. I learn a lot from you, and it really helps. I like to learn from. It doesn't matter if some guy has 10 subscribers. If he is good, I watch him. So guys, choose your reviewers, choose your fragrances, and wear what you love. Okay, that's all I have to say today. And I think it's just like a fun video. Do not take it so seriously. I don't have anything personal against anybody. Just love doing fragrance reviews, and I just want to do. My target is this year perhaps to reach for the 2000 video target. I have like about 1,600 to 700 videos right now. My target is to reach 200. Then I think I'll feel so good about me. All right, take care, guys. Have a very nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.